All right, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a shadow game with Romeo. This is a guy that I met, I believe, at YCS Richmond, right? Did we meet at YCS
Yeah,
Richmond?
YCS Richmond.
Yep, and he joined the Patreon recently. He is also a frog player, hero frog player to be exact, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so another person has converted to the good deck and he wanted the shadow game. So I was like, yeah, I'll play for sure. So I'm playing the deck you see in front of you. He won't know until we get into the duel, but I just literally took this deck from a teammate. You can see the name literally right here. And yeah, I don't play this deck very often, but it is a very good one. So let's just get into a game.
A few moments later.
All right, I gave me this. Oh, ooh, that hurts. That
Right.
hurts. Ooh, I need to go first in this matchup.
Down to it.
Don't go too hard on me. In my opinion, you're playing the superior deck.
Right. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough stuff.
Yep. We take those. We take those. So where'd the name Swift Eater come from?
So it was this has been my username on everything since I was pretty young. It was supposed to be like a Kirby joke. I think it
Okay.
was a lot funnier when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because now I'm looking at it like, huh, that name is interesting. I fuck with Kirby though.
Yeah, I'm a very, very big Kirby fan. I've been very, very into the Game Boy Advance games since I was little, and they still have replayability. Some of the older ones, not so much, but
The one that I remember liking the most was on Nintendo 64.
yes,
I love that game. It's where you could combine like different powers.
yes, yeah. They brought that back for one of the DS ones, Squeak Squad.
Mm.
Dude, that was really cool. All right, so I think we're gonna go swap effect, pitch the Treeborn to special.
Yep.
And then swap effect to dump.
Yep.
And we will swap the hand, pass it up.
All right. So I'm always curious when I see that because if you have substitute, I know that makes sense because you can go into like a dupe block or whatever. But when you don't have substitute, I'm always curious of dumping both of them and like going kind of neg one on turn one.
Yeah.
But we can discuss that after the duel. So let's see. Yeah, why don't we special this bad boy?
Yep.
17, 18. Anything?
I know, you're good.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm good to just pass here. I'm just gonna pass with this. Black wings are so fast. Yes.
Good. Frog.
It's just crazy. Black wings just do like half your life in one battle phase, real easy.
I think we don't want you to have a clue, but we also don't want.
Yeah, you know I have Blizzard for a fact.
So yeah, I think we just go. We're gonna pitch Ocean for swap.
Yep.
And then swap effect.
Yep.
And we'll normal summon the Toad.
Ah, here we go.
So Toad effect.
Yep.
Special and send. That's my 3 subs there. Yep. There is nothing left to send. We had the weird hand. So sub.
Yep.
And sub.
Do you play Unifrog?
Not in the main deck.
Okay. Because I think Unifrog is like a staple to main deck at this point, just because
Yeah.
just because of this exact scenario. Like Blackwing matchup is so prevalent. It's the most popular deck in the format technically, and right here, I was actually thinking like, oh man, I'm kind of screwed because of you being able to pop my whirlwind for free, and yeah, knowing that you don't have it, I get another whirlwind search, which is like really big in this matchup. So we will do just that. Let's see. So here we are going to get. What do I want? We'll get Gale.
Oh, got Gale and Blizzard.
Yeah. So it's interesting being under a dupe block. I'm not used to being on the other side of this crap. But we'll just pass like this.
And
Yep.
Good boy. Min.
Yep. All good. Ryza, okay.
I'm getting on my target real quick.
Yeah.
So, because if I top deck the Whirlwind, I know you have Black Wings in hand to just like go off again, so that doesn't really make a ton of sense.
Do you know I have Blizzard and Gale specifically?
This is tough. I think we go with. We don't want you going into Brio next turn with that Blizzard and just bouncing up our Duplock. We'll top deck a Bora.
Okay. Chain.
Right. Dupe effect.
They missed timing.
Oh.
Because Chain Link 1 is Ryza, Chain Link 2 is Icarus. Yeah, this matchup is, you always gotta think about Icarus attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, are you sure you want to attack that one? Because if I have Kalut, it's really bad. I think maybe go for the Bora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not attack the Shura. All right, damaged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not attack that one. It's 31, so you take 700.
Pass up here.
Okay. Oh, what a lovely card to draw. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know I have this. And yeah. So I guess I search first. Chainlink 1 Blizzard, Chainlink 2 Whirlwind. So add this thing. Special this guy. You're at 38.
Yeah.
So I think if I just go here. I could also go crazy, but I don't think I need to. I think this is just game on board. So we'll attack for 800. Alright, right here.
17, and we'll have to drop Gores on that 17.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Kill the token.
Yeah, I mean that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then, so I have... Alright, I'm just gonna full send it and say, you don't have it. There we go. Have this guy.
Yep.
Definitely gonna set this.
Yep. On the boy. All right. I mean, if you got it, you got it. Normal Kaya.
Yep.
Target Armor Master.
Yes, so I'll take 1,000.
We will go battle.
Yep, take 100.
Pass it up.
Alright. That's a pretty good draw. So, summon.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And I think we have another Kalut. Yeah, I don't even have to play this stupid back row. So do this.
Yep, glute.
Yeah, I'll get. Oh, I'm out of. Am I? Oh, this definitely plays one value, I guess. So this is my only target. Oh no, wait, no. There's another value. Hold on. To top of deck. All right, here we go. Get this guy, and then this will attack here. Do that. So you take 7.
Wait, so did you use the Kalute on the...
Well, I beat over the Gores just because he was half attack and defense. His defense was only 12.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, you modified the attack stat, but I just assumed that we both knew it was like the whole card was halved. Because it's a pain in the ass modifying the stats constantly. I get it. So Shore attacked, Bora attacked over that guy for 700, and then Value attacked directly for game.
Yep. GG.
All right, let me see what I want to draw with this shit. All right, well, never mind. All right, so here are the more important games. Games 2 and 3. Let's see, what do we have? So I hate this. Definitely not playing this.
All right, good luck, my friend.
Good luck to you as well.
Stand by main.
Yes.
Upstart.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 1 for 1.
Ooh, okay.
Guitar Ocean.
I was afraid for a second that you were going to ditch Dandelion. I was like, no, not the spice. Not the spice.
Indian. And then
Yep.
Doug.
You don't have a normal summon?
I don't right now,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right, you have one of those hands. I can't wait to watch this replay.
Swap effect.
Yep.
And we'll go to hand. And we'll set one.
Set one back row. Interesting.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep. Oh, that's annoying.
Annoying. So when you're in standby, I'm gonna activate.
Oh boy.
Let's see what we got back here. Alright, so there's that swap for. Oh, you got E-Call too? Oh my god, your hand is fucking nice. Let's see. Let me write this down real quick. Ice, Ryza, swap, Air Force, E-Call. So I feel like the biggest problem here is like a Caius is just a lot. So I'm gonna put back Caius. Got a frog hand. All right.
Proceed to main.
Yep.
We'll activate E-Call.
Yes. I'm assuming E-Call was your draw for turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna go normal our boy here.
Yep. Are you activating effect?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Search.
Yeah.
Good. Oh no. That is so rough.
What is this back row? How is this not Dust Tornado or MST or something, or a Geki break? I'm so shocked. I'm really wondering what this is now.
Passing up here.
Alright, let's see. So you still have this back row, and your hand is now Ryza, Mirror Force, Swap. Ryza Mirror Force Swap. Ryza Mirror Force Swap with a back row that I have no fucking idea what it is. Oh, okay. I have a read on it now. Alright. I think we know. Swinging for 8. Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
All right.
All right. We were really hoping for some whirlwind value, but we are just going to have to hit this.
Oh, damn. So I thought that the back row was Torrential Tribute. I was like, it's fucking. I was like, it has to be Torrential. I don't want to summon into it. And then it ended up being Rikiki Break. Okay, so I know Ryza, Swap Frog, 1 unknown. Or no. You just pitched. What'd you pitch? Yeah, Ryza, Swap Frog, 1 unknown, because you pitched a swap from your hand. Or Ryza, Mirror Force, 1 unknown.
Yeah. So standby.
Yeah.
Put summon our boy.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yep.
Put it down.
Oh god, it's worse. You just drew a Caius. Jesus. Alright, well. Yeah,
Does
take...
it have doors?
No. It's Black Wings. I also think that we're in a position where, like, you have Mirror Force anyway, so even if I had Gores, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, you put 34.
Yeah, I took the full brunt of it. Don't want to waste time. Okay.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Yeah.
That's the loot. I will be scared. I don't want to like burn the Ryza and then get Icarus attacked. I don't want to just get colluded here either.
The Blackwing Catch-22.
Yeah. Great here. We might just that one and see what happens here.
Draw for turn.
We are just gonna Mirror Force.
Yep.
I think.
Let's see. So I know you have Ryza.
Oh boy. Yep.
Let's see.
We will try to tribute summon here for Ryza.
Yes, sir. Target.
Yeah. Fine.
Chain.
Okay.
I know you don't have much. Right. Ooh, Miracle, Raigeki Break. Those are 2 really fucking good cards. Alright. You're good there? Okay, so now it's... or Miracle Fusion.
Yeah.
I like how Mirror Force and Miracle Fusion have the exact same...
Yeah, the same acronym.
Yeah.
No, my worry is that's like a Mirror Force or something. If I actually just go for game here, then it's rude.
I think you can play it safely and not use your Miracle Fusion like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't want to just lose the whole game.
Exactly.
Because you have the advantage right now. You have Treeborn access, your hand is really good. You have like inevitability on your side. So Raigeki Break plus Miracle Fusion. Yeah, I mean, we just have to keep moving forward. Where's this guy at?
Yeah. Show. Yep. And then to grave.
Yep, so Junk Synchron dies. That's a pretty good hit off of Deck Devi. Alright.
Stand by. Be born.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go main.
Yep.
Miracle.
Yeah, I have to do this because he's just big.
Yep. And that's rough because we have a Treeborn here still that can be taken. But we have another. No, we don't. That was last game.
Yeah, I just have to do this. So I know you have Raigeki Break. Yeah, this is all we can do so far. All right, I think this is... How many turns has it been? So the first turn, you didn't lose anything. The second turn, you lost the junk synchron. So I think this is the last one. Okay, Rhoda. Hopefully you don't play 2 junk synchrons. Stratos is going this game, so there could be Alias, maybe? It's like the last target I could think of. Yep. Okay. So I just know Raigeki Break. And you wrote it for Alias, was it?
Yes.
Okay. So I think I'm just supposed to do this. So I know you have Raigeki Break.
Yeah.
Just push with you. Yep.
Then
This guy will get popped. Yeah.
stand by.
Yep. I got 2 values banished. That guy's...
Oh no, that was a misclick. No.
I just said it. It's also obvious what it is anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not
When
the
you
biggest...
said.
Yeah, like when you set a monster in that deck, it's like it can only be, you know. All right. I guess I will. No, I won't.
Oh,
It's fine.
right,
It's fine.
standby.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say, I guess I would attack it normally, but like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all right. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, we're gonna just get rid of that shit. All right, can I draw a monster, please? No. All right. Any Blackwing, any moment now.
Stand by.
Yep.
Main.
All right.
We're gonna. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna chain at the whirlwind.
Of course you have that. All right. I think that this should just be game then.
Oh.
So chain, pop MST, pop Duke Prog. Yeah. Whew, I can't. So Deck Devi didn't do anything except hit the one card that was like Junk Synchron. It was so good to hit that specifically.
So it's funny what you say about Junk Synchron because for the 1K, I was actually running 2 Junk Synchron, side one out, or both out most games.
Yeah.
But the 2 in the main felt really good because I stole your Dandelion Future Fusion idea.
Yeah.
And if I got my Dandelion running around, like Junk Synchron potentially has a lot more room to shine.
Yeah, with the tokens and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, you know, for Deck Devi, another thing I learned from watching the IMNerd YouTube channel is, you know, I side out most of the Devi targets.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Like, I honestly, I would have sided out Junk Synchron in this matchup altogether because not only is it Deck Devastation Virus is a problem, but it's also Royal Oppression, and I do play one in the main, and then in most Blackwing decks, they side the other. So it could have also gotten caught by that, which would have been really bad. So let's admit defeat real quick. I want to watch the replay, and then I want to talk about this replay together. Because there were some things that I wanted to give you some advice on real quick. So, but I need to see your hand to make sure that I'm saying the right thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you win the die roll. Okay, so your hand, you have upstart. So, before you do this, I'm gonna be honest. I would not have played upstart. I would have summoned swap. Actually, you have substitute too, so you could do this 2 different ways. You could choose how you want to play this game. I think that there are 2 different paths that you could go. You could go summon swap, send Treeborn Frog, and just pass on that, assuming you don't know what your opponent's playing, and you're just kind of like, whatever, I don't know what this guy's playing. I'm just gonna send my Treeborn Frog, and my hand is already nice with like upstart. This is not here yet. Upstart and these guys, you have the substitute for next turn if you want to do it that way, or you could do, and this is what I will most likely do if I'm going first specifically. I don't know what I'm playing against, but I have the ability to do full combo with substitute and everything. I'm inclined to special swap. You could discard either Ocean or this Treeborn. It doesn't really matter to me which one you get rid of. But I would special swap, normal summon substitute, and I would tribute, get all the frogs out of my deck except go into a sublock, so 1 substitute in attack mode, 1 dupe frog in defense mode, leave a dupe frog in the deck. And then if you have Unifrog in your deck, you can leave that in your deck as well as conversion for next turn. But I would do that turn 1. And then after you do all of that milling on turn 1, you can play the Upstart Goblin with your deck thinned out. So you have, so that way you draw like cards like Ryza, Kaya's, Miracle Fusion, etc. Because your hand is a little like awkward before you play the Upstart. It's like a bunch of punies and you want to get something good. So the play you end up doing is this: you special swap, and then you send the second Treeborn. But I think that this is, out of the 3 plays, I think this is the weakest one. I think you could have gone either just normal swap without, because then this -1s you for no real reason. So if you just normal swap, send Treeborn, and bounce it, you have 6 cards, you keep that, and you can still do this guy next turn. Or you could do turn 1, I'm going first, my opponent can't stop me, I'm going to use my substitute, and you go -1, but you end with 5 cards, but on your next turn, you draw for turn, and you get Treeborn back. So it evens out completely. Like, it's like the neg never even happened. And then you convert the Treeborn Frog into like a Unifrog or a Duprog, depending on if you play it or not. But then you also get the Upstart, so you get better cards there. So that's like one of the things. My hand, which is very obvious, is Blackwings. So because of Frogs just having natural inevitability against this deck, I just have to push for damage. Yeah, so all of this is fine. Like, I like all of this. The only thing is that, like, this is where I was saying Unifrog would have been so insane, because you could have turned this into a Unifrog and just, like, pop this for free, and you still have Duplock up, which is nuts. And I think that the only reason I did win this game is because they stayed on the field. Like, it genuinely, this game got so close, even with this on the field, that you would have won hands down if this wasn't. Like, this game was really close at the end. Missed timing. So it's funny, you didn't have the Gores like turn 1, but then you drew it immediately. So I was expecting you to die here, and then you just like survive, which made everything super awkward. Because now it makes it where if you draw a Miracle Fusion, I am screwed. So you do have Battle Fader, so you could live one more turn there. Okay, so here you 1-for-1 pitch that to, yeah, I don't mind this. So you 1-for-1, you pitch Ocean to get substitute. Alternatively, you could have pitched up Monarch, like Ryza anyway, if you did have to pitch one, and then you keep the Ocean in your hand, so that way you summon substitute, special summon it in defense mode, and then you use normal summon this guy. You can go into full combo that way, and you do still have Caius. And you would do the full combo, but you would go sub dupe, and then you would leave a swap frog in your deck. That way, next turn, if you end up summoning Caius and it goes through, you can bounce the Caius to your hand with swap frog, with leaving the substitute on the field. But I'm also fine with this, because this is basically saying like you're trying to Monarch trade me, which is also really good. How do I feel about you setting this turn 1? I don't like setting this. Because you don't have anything, in my opinion, that you want to discard with this hand. Like, I think all of these cards I want to keep. And it's just risky, because if I don't do anything that makes you use this card, then this kind of just sits here and blocks Treeborn Frog, which is one of the ways that this deck loses. Like, every turn you don't bring back Treeborn Frog is really bad.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I dust shoot at you. I put back the Caius. You played E-Call. You got Stratos. Shuffled your deck. Summoned it. Then you drew the...
When I drew the Caius, I went through and checked the logs. I was like, did I like mess up?
No.
Like, no.
It's just dueling book.
Caius.
Yeah, it's just dueling book things. All right, the Mirror Force I knew about.
Yep.
So here's where I'm setting up the deck Devi Mirror Force play, and I'm like, if this guy has Heavy Storm at any point, I'm just losing. Like, it's okay. Yeah, here I know you were contemplating, like, you could go for game. I would not risk it, though. It's just not worth it, because if you have 2 Monarchs, if these attacks go through, you're in such a great spot still having Miracle Fusion. If it's Mirror Force, you still are fine because you still have Miracle Fusion. So it's like, yeah. All right, so here, Junk Synchro would have been like literally the perfect card to draw, strangely enough, because I have Solemn, but I can only stop 1 threat, and I just had to hope that you didn't draw a Monarch or another Miracle Fusion, basically, or Junk Synchron in this case, but because you're under Deck Devi, that was actually a bad card to draw there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rhoda.
I got timed out.
You got timed out.
It's fine.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I should have turned my camera on for you, so that way you could just like see what I'm seeing.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so we're at the point where I just finished game 2. So yeah, I think that there's a couple things you could have done differently there.
Absolutely.
Which is good to know, because, and I do think you want to main deck Unifrog. So why don't you real quick send me your build, and I just want to look at it.
Sure. This is the same build that I played in the 1K.
Gotcha. Okay, so here is your build. Now you should be able to see my screen as well on Discord.
That's it.
Okay, so double Junk Synchron. Let's see. Horizon 3, yeah. So I would definitely get Unifrog in the main. I really do think that you can get away with just 1 Junk Synchron, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do like the upstarts, though. I think that is like kind of where this deck needs to go, because it is rough with how fast the format is and how bad you need to see like miracles and monarchs and all that stuff. So I like the upstart builds. I don't mind that you're only playing 1 Battle Fader. You got double Regeki Break. Yeah, I mean, because you're playing upstart, so cutting those ratios down a little bit, like, you're still going to see them because you're thinning your deck out anyway. And this is the best deck thinning deck of the format next to like Dragon Turbo. So yeah, after you kind of want, when you play upstarts in this deck, though, it's so tricky. You do want to be mindful of waiting to play it. Yeah, because you want to try to substitute first and then play it. If you have substitute, if you don't have substitute in your hand, then just play your upstart like normal. But if you have this guy in your hand, you do want to wait until you do your substitute combo and then play upstart to get the most value out of it. Because what would suck is drawing a frog off of it, and then you're like, damn.
That absolutely makes sense, and I had not thought of it.
Yeah, and Frogs is the deck where you get to be like patient. This deck can be very patient. You don't have to rush out everything. It really depends on how the game state is going, though, obviously. Like, if your opponent is pressing the hell out of you with Whirlwind and stuff, then you do want to play aggressive as well. But Unifrog game 1, I think I would have just been cooked. Like, literally, when you did the substitute with Swap and Treeborn on the field, it would just been really bad for me, because you go double dupe, Unifrog, crack the Whirlwind. I'm still under a dupe lock. I can't break that in 1 turn without using a lot of cards. And so I had to set Icarus attack and pass, and you still just have like the Unifrog plus dupe lock, so you can just go like draw for turn and bring back Treeborn, and I can either Icarus right there to make the dupes miss timing on Treeborn's activation, Chainlink 1 Treeborn, Chainlink 2 Icarus, or if I want to risk it, I can let you go to your main phase. The problem if I let you go to your main phase, though, is that you can just go battle phase, dupe frog, Unifrog attack me directly while I have Icarus attack set, and if I activate Icarus attack on that attack, there's nothing that makes dupe frog miss timing there. So then, like, it's super awkward if you do that to me. If you just go enter battle phase, do a Unifrog attack, and pop your go for the back row, I'm still going to have to use the Icarus attack. But then it really fucking sucks that Dupe Frog would not miss timing, because there's nothing on Chainlink 1. So Unifrog is a lot of pressure.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It's also the best follow-up if you just leave Substitute and Dupe Frog on the field. Like, when you do that play in the opening with these two, if you just leave Substitute and Dupe, you do the sub-lock, and then you're just like, pass. It's awkward for your opponent to set a back row knowing that Unifrog is a possibility. And honestly, I consider Unifrog to be a staple at this point. So, like, every time I'm playing against frogs, or every time I'm playing with frogs against someone, they usually just get like really nervous and don't set a back row unless they don't know how to play against the deck at all, in which case, you're just going to lose. If you don't know how to play against frogs, it's really hard to beat the deck. So, but the whole point of this deck is like to put your opponent in situations where you lose both ways. If you don't play the game, aka if you try to not put cards on the field, you'll just lose because the deck can actually do a lot of damage and it can do a lot of ignorant shit with an open field. And then if you do commit to the field, then the deck just cleans it up with Monarchs, Unifrog, Junk Synchron, Plussing, and stuff like that. Go Your Guardian, Brionic, all that. So, yeah, really, really good deck though. Congrats on your second place at the 1K as well.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I did have kind of my perfect day there. I was telling my group before we got there, if I play Value Turbo all day, it will be definitely the most ideal. And not because, like I'm like, oh, those are free or anything, but it's like this is the matchup that I have the most practice against.
Yeah. And it's a good matchup. Like frogs want to play against that deck.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of our better matchups. I do not like playing against Blackwings because of Whirlwind specifically. If you don't see Whirlwind, I'm completely fine with Blackwings, but the fact that deck can, like, every time I play against it, it's just always a fucking Whirlwind going on. So it's just like these games, like Whirlwind just is too decisive, and it can be frustrating how free that card makes that deck turn the like it just turns the frog deck super free when they draw it. So. But Value Turbo sets monsters, and that is great when it happens. Value Turbo absolutely can beat frogs, no question, but like it is, because they are a slower deck, a more methodical deck, it is an ideal matchup for us. And then obviously Hero Beat is another deck that we want to play against. You could
so that I have that match in top 8, I believe.
Yeah, that is one of our
Hero Beat
better matchups as well.
We did get a poly for game on that one.
See, there you go. Yeah, this it's one of my favorite decks. But all right, guys. Well, I hope you did enjoy this video. Romeo, thank you so much for stopping by and doing the shadow game. We'll definitely have to do this again. I like this. This is what the shadow games were intended to be like, where it's more so me kind of helping out the player as well as doing. You know what I mean? Like, sure, we could just play.
Here. So I'm very appreciative that we got to do this.
Yeah, and these are some of the perks from the main character tier on our Patreon. So we have Dr. Cranium, where I look at your deck list and I give you advice on what I think you could change and things that you could update. In this case, Unifrog in the main deck is definitely what I think you need to do. And also Shadow Games is once a month. You can play me in a duel and I will kind of like do coaching and also replay analysis on it. So this is all part of that main character package, and we just schedule it up and play a game. So yeah. All right, I am going to get out of here, but you have a good day, and everybody else, happy holidays. Peace out.
Again, thank you so much.
No problem.